Hi quilting friends, I'm Jim and this is my channel Stitch and Jim, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. It is going to be all about Mrs. Quilty. Mrs. Quilty reached out to me a couple months ago and asked if I would showcase their great boxes on my channel, and I said of course I would, because I am also a quilter as well as a cross stitcher, which if anybody watches my channel they know that. Okay, well, what is a Mrs. Quilty box? Mrs. Quilty is a subscription box that is made all for quilters. It is a box that is completely unique because it's for quilters of all levels, experience levels. They will always send the boxes, which I thought was pretty cool, in sequential order. So when you start your subscription, you'll get box one, no matter what. You'll be able to build your skill set as you go, and they have it set up to where box one will be all about beginner tools, beginner tips, beginner tricks, beginner projects. And so what is in the Mrs. Quilty box? The Mrs. Quilty box first has the most incredible magazine that is completely full of tips, tricks, and projects. There are exclusive patterns in this, as well as many, many QR codes so that you can watch video tutorials on how to create every single one of the projects that are in this box. If I can remember to, I will put a picture here of the project that I plan to do. I am a little bit of an experienced quilter, so I plan to make the blocks that are provided within this box. I know that a lot of people like to make little small things just to get started, but for me, I would like to end up with a large quilt at the end of my subscription. So I have chosen to do the blocks that they provide in their magazine and watch the video tutorial that they provide so that it'll make it easy for me to do it, just to brush up on my skills a little bit. So what else is included in the box is 12 fat quarters, along with that book, that magazine that is completely chock full. And so I wanted to just show you guys the fat quarters because they are really awesome. They have like a summer blue theme and all go together. And for my cross stitchers out there, I mean, these would make great backing fabrics for smalls and things like that, especially for patriotic. So, I mean, these are just gorgeous. And I'm so grateful I get to add them to my stash. And what's cool about it is with this number of fat quarters, I think that you could easily make all of the beginner projects in the box because they provide you with 12 fat quarters, and that is plenty of fabric to do these little projects that they've provided. So that's really fun, and that's really cool to have all of the fabric that you need. And the fabric is very high quality. It is very nice. And it's really, really pretty. So 12 fat quarters, a magazine with exclusive charts, video tutorials, tips and tricks, and they also, in every single box, add some free gifts. So in this box, we got some pins and we got a ruler. And this ruler will also help you make some of the projects that are included in this first box. And any quilter knows, and for all of my beginner quilters out there, you need pins in order to stay accurate and make sure everything is nice and neat. So this is a fun, fun, fun addition. So not only do you receive all of the fat quarters, the magazine, and these free gifts, but each time you complete the projects in the box, you're building your skill set. So like I mentioned before, the first box is all about beginners, sashing, binding, things like that. And you'll start to learn more as you go on from box to box. They have graciously provided me with a discount code if you would like to get started with your Mrs. Quilty box that I will place at the bottom of the screen right here. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of your projects. If you get a chance to make some of the projects in your Mrs. Quilty box, tag me on Instagram. I'm Stitchin' Gem on Instagram, and I look forward to seeing everything that you do. Happy stitching.